Okay, let's see if this setup still works properly. Looks like it's doing good. Going good, yes. No scuff for now. No scuff for now. There we go. That time on the screen, cause we don't need that, cause this game has a timer itself. Okay, do some stretching and hello everyone. My name is Shelly Manos, Sunboy's VTuber. Nice to meet you all. Oh yeah, if I kinda sound tired, I am partially tired. Even though I didn't really do too much today, I still feel like I did something today. Does that make sense? You know what? Don't need to explain that part. But yeah, for this today we are going to do another Pomodoro stream, another study stream, which is gonna be the same 25 minutes to 5-minute rest. And this time we only have one task that I listed because I can only do one task only. So yeah, that's all. There's gonna only be one task because I apparently can't. I cannot do speed in my working studying mode. So we are just gonna go with one task today because yes. Hello, salutations, welcome to the stream. How's your day? How's your days? I would say today I'm like slightly more tired maybe. Hopefully I'm not today. Nah, you're not late. I just started early. No worries, no worries. Although this stream is mostly just gonna be like a working studying stream, so there's not gonna be too much going on. No need to worry. There's the tar, the slime madness, and Undertale Undertale Yellow will be continued to tomorrow. Tomorrow and the day after. Greetings, Auntie Matt. Hey, yo, no. Oh my god, here we go with Auntie. I know that some of my cousins, kids have called me Auntie. I'm not gonna lie, it feels so awkward. But you know what? Yes, you know what? I'll embrace the Auntie. You guys can call me Auntie, I guess. Man, do I not like it that much? But you know what? It's fine. I mean, my cousin's kids can call me Auntie. You know what? I'll allow it. It sounds silly as always. Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, my voice is slightly monotone-ish. It's cause I might be a bit more tired than usual. Even though I didn't really do too much in terms of progress of doing my personal stuff, it wasn't a lot. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Progress has at least been made. Sandwich for you. Aw, thank you. I love sandwiches. Sandwiches are so nice, man. I think what my favorite always it comes with sandwich is tuna sandwich. Are you feeling alright? I think today I'm more tired than usual. Because I was trying to crunch in my working stuff and personal projects. It kind of worked, but at the same time I'm damn, I feel like all my energy got sapped away. I think the whole time when I was doing my work stuff, I was so tense. By the time I lay down, I can hear I think my muscle or I think it's your joints they crack. It's crack and oh damn. So damn, it feels so tense after that. Feel free to start streaming anytime. It's completely yes, no worries. I would say today I'm planning to just keep it to maybe hopefully until 11:30ish, because most likely I think today I will try to sleep slightly more earlier, because I think today not feeling too well, not too up for the task. But like, I'm not like sick or anything, it's just that I guess more under the weather, I guess you can say it like that. Can I ask a question? Feel free to ask a question. Gonna just do some stretches before we start. Oh my god. Man, I haven't been exercising for a while because I've been so like focused to finish my task at hand for before the due date. But I'm like, damn, I miss my exercising already. What do you call a crime committed by a watermelon? Oh god, I remember I think you mentioned it before. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember. I just can't remember, dude. My brain. It's Melanie. Oh, Melanie. Yeah, the different words between the word Melanie and then like Melanie. I mean, isn't it, now I think about it, isn't that like a thing that's like melatonin or something like that? I'm trying to remember what it means. I remember there was like a game. It's like a rhythm game or something for like melon something. I forgot. I remember it's like a game that makes you like can make you sleep or something like that. I don't remember. Melatonin? I think it's melatonin if I remember. I seen that game quite often like last time, and it looks really cool. And I've seen people like apparently fall asleep while playing it. It kind of makes me curious if it's actually possible to make you fall asleep. But I feel like for me it would be really hard to make me fall asleep, especially like during streaming. Cause most of the time, like I'll stick out through the stream, and then by the time I off stream, I'm like collapsed on my bed. But you know what? That's a good joke. That's a good joke. Nice joke. But besides that, today we're gonna do the 25 5 minutes one, so we should be fine. So they try not to sleep challenge stream. I can tell you, most of the time I don't sleep on stream. I feel like that would be such a rare chance if I do sleep on stream. I think besides that, also I'm gonna get started. Don't worry, I'll still be chatting to you guys. So feel free to chat if you like. But yeah, I don't think I will have the chance to like sleep on stream. Because most of the time when I'm on stream, like my brain is like, okay, you're on stream. Open your eyes, stay awake. I think besides that, I think what I just started realizing I rarely like blink a lot. Like I would do something, but I would rarely blink. So a lot of times my eyesight is like bad. The bed's everyone's friend, yes. If the bed is everyone's friend, it's like the best place to be. Like you can lie down, you can relax. It's just the most comfiest thing to have. I think most of the time, sometimes when I think before sleeping, most of the time I will like have like music on. Sometimes I'll on music until I go to sleep like that. I'll put like a sleeper timer. I'm not sure if any of you guys like listen to like music and then like go to sleep, or like you sleep with music on. Currently I'm trying to like design something. I'm trying to design like sketch something out, but I haven't thought about it that much yet. So today might mostly be like just solidifying the idea that I have yet, or like in a very very super rough sketch, because I haven't envisioned this as much as I thought. I think especially if you have like a comfortable bed and stuff, it's like the best thing to have. I think for me, if I would love to work like in bed, but at the same time I'm like nah. Like I would be more distracted with lying down than doing work. I know some people are like able to like work like on the bed and stuff. Like they'll have like their like laptop or like computer like next to it, and they sit on the bed and stuff. Like I could not do that. If I do that, I'm gonna be like fully lying and like I'm dead. But the bed is like so nice. It's so relaxing to have a bed. Especially if you have like the cushions or comforters and stuff. It makes it even more cozier. I feel like the best time is always like when you like sleep on the bed and like just fall back and like relax. I know some people like do read books to when like they go to sleep and stuff. I always want to do that, but at the same time it's like I always don't read that often. I read, the most I read is like comics, but all of that is like digital, like it's on like webtoon and stuff, so I would look at my phone even more, so I'm like nah. But sometimes I do like scroll by like comics and stuff. I think when I sleep I mostly read comics, and then I'll either listen to music or like just funny clips and then like go to sleep. I feel I need to like kind of stop that though, because nowadays I always, when I look at clips for too long, I will like forget the time, and by the time I wanted to sleep at like 11 something, I sleep at like 1 a.m. in the morning. So to say it's not the best take. No good. Dang it, I really should have thought about designing this first when I did this. I guess let's do something simple first. Oh yeah, feel free to do your own work if you guys are. Or you know, look around and chill in the stream. Because I'm mostly just gonna be like sketching out like an idea, because I haven't decided it yet. I think this like idea I have like this like most of like the stuff for it, but I forgot the sketching part of it. I think what this one I wanted to like work on it previously, but then I had other stuff I need to focus on, which I think currently I'm still doing the tasks I need to rush up. So most of the stuff like I have already planned is like slightly delayed more. But I think once I finish like the stuff I need to rush, I should be pretty good already. Cause after the stuff I need to rush, I need to rush more stuff. But for the time being, the priority I have is to hopefully finish my stuff that I need to rush by like near the end of the month. Hopefully I can finish it by then, cause that's my due date. And I think besides that, I have got other stuff I need to like prepare. There's like besides streaming stuff. I do have ideas for like some stuff I want to stream, but not, and I haven't like fully like solidify it, or I guess like decided it yet. Since I'm still in like a thinking phase, I guess. Like I want to like update some streaming stuff along with it. Hi, hello there. It's been a while since I last joined in stream. Hello, welcome to the stream. Today I am doing like working / studying stream, so it's mostly like, who knows, if you guys are like want to work on stuff, you know, just here's a good excuse. The stream is a good excuse to study, maybe, or work. Who knows? Besides that, how's your day? How's you guys' day? Oh yeah, my voice sounds a bit more like monotone or tired is because I am slightly tired. But I should be alright after the stream to hopefully get early rest. But how's you guys' day? Hope you guys had like at least a decent day, you know? I just woke up like 30-ish minutes ago. Oh yeah, you guys are from, I forgot, you guys are like from the other side of the world. When it's day for you guys, it's night for me. But yes, you know what? It's morning. Good morning to you. And you know what? Go get ready. You know, freshen up, brush your teeth, and who knows? Maybe exercise or you know, get some stuff started. I know some people like have like morning coffee and stuff. For me, I don't drink that much coffee though. Like I have some friends who drink like coffee. They might be addicted to coffee, who knows. But I do have some friends that are really into coffee. In fairness, it's almost 3 p.m. right now, so I'm sleeping hard. Yeah, go sleep. Go take a nice afternoon nap. I think when for me nowadays, the weather at my area is like super hot. Like it did rain a bit, but then like it's still really hot. So you know what? Get some good rest, on some aircon, and you know what? Just chill and relax. But anyways, besides just chilling and relaxing, for me, in terms of music taste, sometimes I like if I'm not listening to like anything like J-pop or K-pop songs, I would say I like listening to jazz music and stuff. I don't really know the specifics of jazz too much, but I do like the vibe of jazz. I think jazz or like those cafe music, for me those are like the types I really like to relax to. I think even some music I've been relaxing to recently is more like, some are like Undertale music. I think if it's like specifically Undertale, I've been more relaxing to like the home OST from the origin Undertale. That one is like one of my favorites to like relax to. And I think besides that is maybe like a Persona. I forgot which one. Persona 5's Cafe LeBlanc music, where like the protagonist Joker like stays at. Those are really nice. I actually think I sleep for like over 18 hours. Oh, 18 hours! Damn, you are knocked out. Sounds like you had like a tough day, man. I mean, you know, if you're still tired, feel free to go back and get some rest. But if you need to do some stuff, get your butt out. You need to do stuff. Wake up. Wake up. But then you must be knocked out. I don't think I've been like that knocked out before from like sleeping that long. I think the only time I had was like when I took like medicine and stuff. I forgot whether it's like antibiotics or something like that. I took it once like a long time ago, and then I remember when I woke up, it was like the next day. I was like, wait, what happened? I ate that antibiotics medicine like around like midnight or something. I forgot. And then the next day I woke up, I woke up like next day midnight. I was like, huh, what happened? I KO or something. I finished up my first year university, so I don't have much I need to do. Nice! Congratulations! First year university complete. That's achievement, man. That is an achievement. You know, I can tell you, university is tough, and you know what? Congratulations! You got your first year, and I wish you all the best for second year. So, for the break, remember to get as much rest as you can. Get as much rest as you can. Cause once like college year 2 or like whatever year starts up, it is gonna be more hectic than ever. Oh dang, I designed this wrong. Frick. You know what? We don't mind. We don't mind mistakes now. I'm sketching. Why am I so particular about this? Oh yeah, fun fact, I'm like sketching currently something that's like I'm on my to-do list right now, but I haven't like thought of the idea, so Mostly I feel like this stream might be a lot of sketching. Hopefully I can get this done within like an hour-ish. Yeah, the group project sucks. Very suck actually. I did like 90% of the goddamn work, and that was the most stressed I've ever been in my life. 90%, that's insane. Oh my god. You know what? You deserve the rest. Go rest. You must rest. Dude, 90%, that's insane. I think I've experienced something similar, not like too insane I think, but like even for me thinking back, I was like, damn, I survived. I survived. Honestly, group projects, depending on like who you're a group with, it can either be a very good thing or very you can say tough times. Hi, welcome. Rika-san. Ayo. Yes, I can read a bit. I think that's the name. Hopefully I'm reading it right. Fighting, yes, fighting. Arigato. I have roughly looked through Japanese, but I haven't gotten too good at it yet. So, roughly, hopefully I pronounced that name properly. Asked people to do their work. We had nothing but the work I did like weeks prior up until the last week. On the start of the last week, I decided to do it all myself as no one else would. Oh no, the contribution, yes. Especially if it's down to like group projects, contribution is like so important. And especially I think those who don't pull their weight on like doing the project. Because I think most of the time in college, I forgot. I'm not sure it can vary from different colleges and stuff. Some like professors or lecturers won't give like they just want the end result. So most of the time you have to like figure out how to deal with the issue if you have issues with it. And those can be tiresome. I won't lie, those are like very tiresome. But the fact you've gone through it, you know what? You deserve as much rest as you need. You need to get all the rest you need. I guess in some cases, I guess the optimistic side you can think about it is that hey, you've learned how to do everything by yourself. So if next time you need to do it, you got all you got everything in your arsenal to get ready. Though it's technically not the best, but you know what, you can think of it like that if it's a positive way. I think I remember the last time I used to I had some projects where I did like maybe close to majority, but I didn't really think too much about it. I mean, I'm trying to remember, but like I can't really think of anything right now. Might be my bad memory. But one thing for sure is that I kind of think of it as a positive way of like, okay, at least I know this stuff, so in the future I know how to like deal with it. Or like how to like finish a project by myself. But a lot of leniency, so I should be fine. They understood it was the first group project, and some like, oh my god, my English right now. I can't English today. They understood it was the first group project that some of us have ever experienced. It was more for experience anyway. Still stressful, yep. To be fair, group projects are like pretty stressful, not gonna lie. If things go smoothly, you're very lucky. But if it doesn't go smoothly, expect a lot of stuff that's gonna come up. I think I've done group projects where like I have like at least multiple plans ahead if I can. Cause all like from my experience of group projects, nothing goes to plan. If you think the plan will go well, there's a high chance that it might not go well also. You can say I'm thinking about the future side of of it. But I think when it comes to group project, it's like the scheduling and the planning is like the most important part, because if you have like a set due date, the set plan, if it follows well, it should be okay. But most likely there won't be okay, so you always at least have to have 3 plans. In my advice, always have 3 plans ahead. Like if plan A doesn't work, plan B. Plan B doesn't work, plan C. If plan C doesn't work, you really need to rethink your plan already. Because I think I had like a group project, I don't remember which one already though. Really bad memory currently, but I had like a group project where I had like 3 plans, and all 3 plans didn't work out. So I had to rethink for a 4th plan, and surprisingly, luckily, that 4th plan worked out. It's a trial and error when it comes down to group projects, I would say, especially if it's your first time for group projects. It's gonna be tricky. It's gonna be tricky working with like other people, because you gotta see how each person works, whether they are like responsive or like they can take up the role or not. But it's some web project with database before the group projects. We had 0 prior experience with the 2 big parts that made up the project. New stuff plus group project is not a good combo yet. Oh, if it's like that, then yeah, that's a tough combo, because that means there's no prior info. So you guys are like working with just what like the professors and the lecturer have given you, or like whether they have given you like the idea of it. But at least it's over. You know what? It's over. You gotta take those info that you have gotten, or like I guess the very stressful info, and remember to take note of it. Especially, I think for group projects, the most is like important is to take note of like if you have done this before, write it down, because who knows, in the future you might need to use it. Who knows? And you know what? At least you have the prior experience of like how it works, or like to get the rough idea of it. Because for me, I really like taking notes of stuff. Sometimes I take notes of stuff, but sadly I don't review them as much, because most of the time I listen a lot in like classes. I think I would take notes, but like my notes are like just whatever is written or whatever is like mentioned. I think the most I remember is always like the recordings or like whatever the professor or lecturer mentioned, because those are like the one thing that's in my memory. I think if I look back at my notes now, I feel like I wouldn't remember much. Like I would remember like chunks of it, but like not like in detail. Because I think I would say nowadays I have like pretty bad memory. Just saying, JavaScript, not to be confused with Java, sucks, but it is hell programming language. JavaScript thing. I think I've heard of JavaScript thing before. There's like I think Python and I forgot. Is it C++ or something? I forgot. I kind of forgot the wording for it. But that's insane! You're doing like programming. That's or like coding. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I also heard it's also quite a pain. Or like from what I've heard from online and stuff, yeah, it's a pain to learn. But at the same time, I feel like, dude, if you can imagine, you can code your own like stuff, like your own website, your own game, like that's insane. That's insane skills there. Yeah, I really need to sketch faster. Damn, I'm not sketching like as fast as I thought. Okay, maybe I should do more on silhouette, then it will make it easier. Oh yeah, most of the time, like drawing, if like you want to draw fast, it's better to do silhouettes, because it makes it easier to like get the idea. Like, why am I drawing lines? I should have done silhouettes sooner. In short, like in drawing, like silhouettes give you like a base idea, or like layout is what's it called, layout, or like the idea mood board or something like that. It gives you an idea of like what you want to draw, and I keep forgetting about it. Next time I feel like I need to have like a note beside me to like remind me. It's like, hey, how to draw fast. Do it simple. I've used Python. Python is good. Good solid language. Java is nice. Weird at times. Language JavaScript. I never want to touch it again. I want to do game dev. Ooh, but my main PC is currently overheating, so I'm using my laptop right now. Ah, I see. Yeah, especially I think coding for I think coding, especially for games, is pretty heavy at time. So yeah, I mean, you can, at least you have gathered the knowledge of like coding like information. I guess coding knowledge. You got like the coding knowledge. So when it's transferred, hopefully if you ever get like upgraded like laptop or PC, you can like display your full force of power, the power of the game dev. I always find it so cool to like listen to like the game devs like thought process of when they like design a game. I think sometimes I will listen to like those like interviews or like the short interviews of like how game devs like their thought process. I think recently I'm like watching like those film interview stuff, like film interviews of like how the director like thought of this like movie, which is always pretty insightful a lot of times. Like how they thought about like, oh, they wanted this fight scene to be like a one-shot thing and stuff like that. It's always really cool to like hear the behind the scene progress or like the idea of it. And yes, I do love to listen to behind the scenes stuff. I think like we want to listen to like the behind the scenes of like, I'm trying to remember like the Cinderella, like the live action Cinderella movie, which is insane. It looks so good. Programming is more problem solving than it is writing code. You have to break a problem down into a way the computer can commute. Oh yeah, the structure of like the coding. I guess if you think about it, yeah, it makes sense. Because computer language is not like the same as, of course, human language. So you need to make it diverse. You gotta make it so that the computer understands what you're saying. But still cool, that is insane. I did thought of learning it last time. Or I think I thought of it previously, but I have like other priorities I need to focus on, so most of the time I don't. I think I would like listen to it. but I feel like no matter like what age you do coding and stuff, or like you're learning coding from like college or like just self-learning, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Like when I watch a crash course on language and hope it makes them understand programming, it you just know the syntax. It's like knowing lots of words but not how to write the story. True. I mean, it depends on like the type of like profession. Like if you are like seriously in getting into like coding, then yeah, definitely taking actual like getting like a college like course of it makes sense, where like they give you like the rundowns of it. But if you're like trying to learn it for like fun, I think searching online should also be viable. It's just that it's not gonna be that detailed, or like maybe I guess understanding some points of like the code would be a bit different because everyone's teaching style or like video style is different from it. So depending on how serious you take it, it can go either way. Like for me, I think for language, I'm not too serious on it. It's more like I just want to have more info on it. It won't. I see. Mistype. No worries. Don't worry about mistyping or like auto type. I think like even sometimes when I use the auto type feature or like the auto, like I think they translate the mistakes or something like that. They'll change the words. It sometimes does it, or either like if you have that feature off, it also sometimes you also realize you make like spelling mistakes, but it's fine. But if it comes down to like learning, it really depends on like how serious you take it as. Cause I think for me, if it's down to language, I'm not too serious about it. It's just for me, I want more information on it. I forgot if I have the auto restart. Ah, okay, forgot the auto restart button. So the auto restart button, fun fact is that it will auto start the timer again once it's like hits finish the rest period. So at least I don't need to click on it so often. For me currently, I think languages I kind of want to learn is Japanese and maybe Korean. Other than that, I think it's just brushing up on my own languages. Cause most of the time I speak English. And to be fair, English technically is not my first language-ish. I don't really know what is considered first language sometimes. But I guess if it's like first language, not really, it's not really my first language. It should be another one. So I need to brush up on that one also. I think currently I'm like using I'm using like a language app that's like on the phone. For the time being, I only just tested it out today only, which is not too bad because the language app was able to like talk about like the rough, I guess like a rough like, how's it? It's like a not biography. It's just like a short summary of like how like maybe like Japanese like the language came to be, or like Korean Hanguk like came to be like roughly. And then I'm like just learning some of the words. I'll say roughly it feels okay. Like it feels nicer, I think. Oh yeah, it's not Duolingo though. It's like a separate language app if you guys are wondering. If for fun, trust me, jump in headfirst into Python project. No tutorial. Ask AI like very basic questions like how to create a file in Python. Is a good question for AI. Just never ask it to do everything for you. You need to know exactly how it works. Yes, that's right. I think in terms of like, especially if you're learning something, AI like some like those ChatGPT or like DeepSeek and stuff, it can give you like a base foundation of it, but like if you're actually like using it for like a job or like you want to learn it, you still need to learn it yourself, okay? You can't shortcut everything. Even if you want to shortcut, there's no way you can shortcut it. I want to learn Swedish as well. I want to move to Sweden. Oh, that's good. That's so cool. I wish you all the best. Dude, I think Swedish, I'm not sure if Swedish is really tough to learn or not, because for me, I've never really learned, I've never really heard Swedish before. But I wish you all the best. All the best. Ganbatte. I forgot. Sweden, I think I remember like, I remember my family wanted to travel there like a long time ago. I don't think we got to go to Sweden. I forgot whether it's in Sweden or not for like a holiday. I think I've seen some images of like Sweden. It looks really pretty. Dang it! Why does this look not that good? You know what? We don't talk about it. We move on. Don't know why I can't get ideas right now. Am I like art block right now? Oh damn, this is a bad time to get art block. Oh yeah, fun fact if you guys are wondering what art block is, it's literally like when you can't think of you can't think of an idea, or like you don't know what to draw literally. That's like the rough idea I have of art block. Dang it. I thought, surprisingly haven't. I listed out my idea, but I can't draw it out. And I thought. How am I gonna draw this? I just want to move up north away from popular areas in a place preferably with light pollution. I want to see the stars in their full form. Oh, like those, oh, the night sky and stuff. Oh, those are nice. I've heard some people like travel to like other like countries to see like those like I think there's like the camping sites and stuff like that where you can see like the stars in the night, especially. It's so pretty. I forgot, I think I've seen like videos of it, like they have like a time lapse of like the night sky passing by and the stars. It's so pretty. I think especially like I think I forgot like the shooting stars or anything like that. It's so pretty to see it. I've never really seen it in like real life, but it always looks so nice, like from like the videos and stuff. That's like, I feel like that's like the once in a lifetime chance you get to see it like with your own eyes. Of course, seeing it on screen is also like nice too, but at the same time, it's like if you get to experience it like live at the scene and you just see the stars, I feel like that's like so nice. I can't. Why can't I draw today? Dang it! I feel like I'm not. My brain in my drawing right now is like stopped. My reading still can help, I think. Thing like this. What's that pose do again? This. If we do this pose, then we need the feet to this. Maybe we go like this thing. Something like this kind of pose. For me, I want to be able to go outside every night and see the stars. I also want to be away from populated cities and abundance of advertising. I hate advertisements. I mean, especially like city areas, you're gonna see a lot of advertisement. I mean, there's at least billboards everywhere, I would say. Even just like, I think on just passing through the streets, you'll see a bunch of billboards. Especially, I think you live in like a very populated area. Yeah, those you can't avoid. I think the most like would be like the countrysides, because those are like more peaceful and quiet. But depending on like what your like career is or like stuff, if you are able to like work from like home or like you need internet and stuff, it's gonna be slightly tough because mostly countrysides in terms of like Wi-Fi or connection, it is not the best. But you know what? I feel like still in countryside it's like a nice relaxing place. It's a nice relaxing area where you can just relax, let go of your worries for the day. How's this walking? Oh yeah, fun fact. If you guys are wondering how is my drawing coming along, I'm literally drawing like stick figures because I can't think of the posing right now. For some reason I can't think of it. Like brain is not in like the art mood today. Should be fine though. Just need to crunch in something. Since my main focus is in technology, I want to live in a place that lacks it. That way I don't get fatigued on technology. I'm putting my mental health first. That's good, that's nice. I think that's a really good option, really good choice. I think especially if your job involves like a lot around it, doing it like more often is also it can get tiring, so it's nice to step away from it like every once in a while. I think like even for me, even though my like the stuff I do is mostly I need like online or like in a like a computer or like a laptop. I think currently I would say my hobby, I don't know if it's considered hobby. I guess my hobby would be like dancing or exercising. Because I like to take my eyes away from at least a PC and stuff. It helps me clear my mind. I think other than that would be like if I can't get away from like a PC and stuff, I'll take a shower. Like the shower is like the best place. There are times where I think about like weird ideas in the shower, or like strange ideas like appear, and I was like, yes, that's what I need, and I just like run out of the shower to write down it. My brother wants to do art when he's older. Oh, art, that's cool. That's nice. I'll say depending on like what art he picks, it can vary in like difficulty. But I would say art in the end is very subjective. Some people will like it, some people might like it, some people might not like it. So I guess don't be too hard on yourself. I would say when it comes down to it, because everyone has their own taste when it comes to art. Some people like 2D, some people like 3D. Everyone has their own taste. Kind of works. Don't really like this pose though. Switching it. Personally, I don't dance. I just can't. I don't like dance. I see. No worries, no worries. For me, I use dance as like a form of like exercising for me. Because for me, I like music a lot, so a lot of times I will dance to music. Whether it looks well, I don't know like a proper like like those like dance performance stuff, but sometimes I dance just like for fun and exercise at the same time. It just like it's just fun for me for exercising, because I think I know exercising there's like all the like lifting or like the like there's a proper way to do it, but every time I do those it's kind of boring for me. So from time to time I like to like just have music, just dance around or like hop around just to have fun. I love showers. There's actually a scientific reason why showers help with coming out with ideas. It's because your brain goes from focused thinking to scattered thinking. Why noise helps as well? True, yes. I think that makes sense. That makes sense too. Cause a lot of times if you are near like technology and stuff, you gotta like you're so focused on it, and like the moment you have to take your mind off it, or like you just came out of the shower or with resting, like the idea will appear. It's just like so random, and then you're like, I need it, and then you go back and write it down. That's how you get shower thoughts. You bounce from random ideas to ideas, so you are no longer thinking on what's right in front of you, but whatever comes to mind. True. I remember I think there's a lot of times when I was doing like projects and stuff, I like the ideas all came from like shower thoughts. All the shower thoughts like appeared. It's like weird, but at the same time, it's like I didn't mind it as much because I was like, wait, this actually works. I like it. I think I remember like thinking of like shower. I think sometimes I shower I will have music. Is when I'm in the mood, sometimes I will have music, but most of the time I think shower I don't have music. But showering is like so nice. That's like my one way to like get away from like a PC or like computer, is just have showers. I think especially for me, I like cold showers. I don't know if you guys like cold showers or not, but for me, I love cold showers. Because all the time my area is like pretty hot, so cold showers for me is like the best. I think even sometimes once in a while, whether it's like raining or not, I would still take cold showers. If I'm in the mood for it, I'll take cold showers. But most of the time, if it's like super cold, I'll have the heater on. But most shower times I have is all cold showers. If you're if you are ever stuck, take a shower or lay down, stick some rain or white noise and just think, yeah. The best thoughts come from when you're not thinking too hard on the idea of coming up with ideas. Wait, that wording was slightly weird for me. Wait, oh, my brain's either not working or am I reading that wrong? Okay, wait. The best thoughts come from when you're not thinking too hard on the idea of coming up with ideas, and rather just think with no real focus. Yes, yeah, that's right. I think that's like the fun part of it. It's like you were not thinking, but suddenly like the idea just pops out, and then it's just like, wait a second, this can work. I've heard like some people have like a notebook or something like in the shower, so that like if they ever have like an idea, they just jot it down there. And then I also thought about it before, and I was like, damn, that sounds good. But I don't have anything that's waterproof, so that book is gonna just straight up get wet. So most of the time I would like, if I have like an idea in mind, I would like repeat it so much in the shower. I'll be like, okay, I need to rush my shower right now. I need to get out. I need to like write this down. So by the time I like rush out, I wipe like my hands and I quickly like write down. I was like, okay, I got the idea down, and it's like I'm done. And where did I draw this? Oh man, I drew this separate. Ah, god dang it. It's fine. We'll just merge the layers and do some editing. What does this work? Wait a second. A kind one. Need to lower the opacity of this. I'm still currently like trying to draw silhouettes of like the idea I want to like have to like draw out later. Cause I'm trying to think how to make this work. Because all the time when I have like an idea or like I stream and stuff, I mostly have like an idea of what I want to do. But for today, I'm like I was like so busy doing like other stuff already that I already forgot to like plan it. So now I'm like just winging it. I think well, I would say that if like you're having like something like a project and stuff to do not wing it. You're not, it's not gonna work out. But depending on like I guess what the project is and if you can wing it, sometimes it can work. I remember last time I used to have some projects where I kind of wing it a bit in terms of like explanation. Especially for like presentation, sometimes I wing it a bit. Because I think what I know some people, for when it comes down to presentations, they have like a script and everything, and like they will follow exactly what the script says. I can somewhat do that, but at the same time I can't do it. Like my brain would not let me. Like I will remember the key points and I'll just flow with whatever is in my mind. I guess the best example I have from like my experience, I'm trying to think, is during like I think like a club or something, like a club project and stuff. There was like I think some kind of like club fair or something like that, where you had to like present like your club to like parents and stuff. I remember like we had like a script and stuff, but the things that I looked through it for like I roughly looked through it and then I just get the key points and I just said whatever. I still say the key points but at random times or like random moments. I think even my partner who was like helping out with that like the club stuff also, they were like wait, why aren't you like, can't you remember the script? And I was like, I can like remember the points, but I can't remember like I can't remember exactly how it looks like. I think that was like the one instance where I had to like wing it a lot because of like my brain just could not remember. It remembers the main points, it can't remember anything else but the main points though. Well, it's fun, it's fun. Oh yeah, I wanna, have you guys like done club stuff? I'm not sure. Like participating in clubs for like school events. For me, I used to do it for like music. Though I'm not too good at music though. It's like a club I took back when I was like studying. And I like music, it was fun. Though I think I didn't really like took the club stuff as seriously, but I enjoyed it. One. Why can't I draw this? Let's just shrink this. What's this up again? Okay. Roughly. This is so... That is so tough to think of an idea to draw. I think well, I wanted to draw like a full-on illustration, but at the same time I'm like, my brain is not braining right now. Like my brain is like thinking, but it's like not there. I feel like my mouth or like my thoughts right now is like, hey, brain, you need to wake up, think about it, you need to think. And then my brain is like, nah man, I'm not in the mood for today. So I'm like, currently I'm just like, I guess you can say it's like drawing silhouettes of like what my idea is, because I can't think about it. Oh yeah, also if you guys are doing your own work, remember to take breaks, remember to blink your eyes and save your files if you guys are doing like computer stuff. Plus, you do not want your computer to crash and lose all your progress. Because that's what happened to me last time, long time ago, and that sucks. So remember to save your files and drink some water at least, stay hydrated. This pose kind of works. Not what I wanted though. Is it this? Oh no, this. Maybe something similar to this. I'm trying to think. Do we need to do perspective lines again? Oh god, perspective lines, here we go. Jeez. Oh yeah, if you guys are wondering what I'm talking about, like perspective lines, is like in art you can, there's like people who draw like the perspective lines so you can get like judge, like you can judge the distance of like an area and stuff. I might need to do this for this one, this illustration, because I'm still trying to figure this out. Braid, work with me. No, never joined any class. Still, my school never really encouraged them much. Like, to be fair, I never really heard of any clubs in our school, but apparently there were clubs. Oh, I see. Also, I'm doing so writing control plus S is burned into my brain. I do it so often that I barely even notice I do it anymore. Damn, it's like muscle memory, man. Also, just a reminder, breathing and blinking can be done manually. I mean, sometimes when you do something, you get caught up in the moment. So, you know, reminders for blinking. blinking. That's for me a lot of times, like if I'm so like I'm really focused on something, I'm not like blinking as often. Which is like the one part I was like, I really don't blink. Because a lot, I do blink, but like not as often than I thought. Because for me, I don't know why, I always get like my eyes are like really dry. So I always wonder if it's like because of that. Or it could just because I've been staring at the screen for too long, so... So remember, take some time to look away from the screen so your eyes can get some quality rest. Okay, I think this... Oh, I really need to draw perspective. I need to draw perspective lines. Fine. Slightly extra work is fine. I need like... I want to see. Hopefully I can get that idea out. Well, I wanted to plan this for like posting and stuff, but at the same time I'm like, I'm not too sure of it. Since the thought of it was a bit sudden, like I listed it out on like to-do list for like this is for posting stuff, but then I kind of don't remember why is it. So you know what? Past me thought about this for something, I don't remember what is it though. I think for me a lot of times I list out like what I need to do for like the day at least. Or like a rough idea of what I need to do for the day. To like, oh, I need to do this part of the work until here. To just like some basic tasks. I need to make this slightly bigger, I think. This way? Don't remember. What am I even drawing? I don't even know what I'm drawing. Well, maybe that's a good thing. My brain doesn't even know what I'm drawing. Just drawing something. Something, whatever my brain is thinking right now. I guess I might go with the first one. First one doesn't look too bad. Also, make music and programming since I do so much creative work. So Control plus S is baked into my brain. I'm never gonna get rid of muscle memory for it. Digital music is actually lots of fun. I highly recommend. Ooh, expensive as hell though. Yeah. I mean, depending on like what is like your, I guess what is like your budget. I guess if it come down to doing like digital music. I mean, for me, if it comes down to music, I'm not planning to do it like super high budget. Unless you want like the high quality, crispy music. But for me, I think I'm more just like relaxing, I think. I do have like a music software that I have downloaded. But I haven't tested it out so much since I need to like slightly learn a bit of music theory for it. I think besides that, I should be alright. Cause I don't really have like a prior like music experience in terms of like reading like music and stuff. I do not know. I would know how to play like the basic chords, but not entirely. On my recommendation is FL Studio or Ableton. Then you get Stereo 2. That's all you really need. Ah, I see. I think I've heard Ableton. I think I've heard of Ableton before. I think FL Studios, I think that's a first for me. I haven't heard of it before. Let me search it up. I think FL Studio, I feel like I've heard it before. I just realized I had like my other monitor. I had my stream open, so if you guys have like an echo in between, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I had that on. Hopefully there wasn't really much of echo, or maybe there was. Who knows? Looks like this screen was more scuffed than I thought. Just can't have a stream where there isn't any scuff. FL Studios. Oh wait, I think I've seen tutorials about FL Studios before. Oh, so this is the program. I think it's this one or either Alton. Oh, there has been no guess. Oh, okay, thank goodness. Because apparently I forgot that I had like my web browser open with like my stream when I wanted to like set up the chat stuff. So, you know what? It's alright. I got, luckily, no scuff yet. No scuff. Thought was scuff, but not scuff yet. Let's see. I use FL Studios personally. I see. It looks like, I think the setup feels easier. I'm not sure. Maybe it's like it feels easier based on like looks. Because I've heard from like friends that they use Alberton, but I know Alberton is more like the professional like software. You don't really need music theory for making music. I know I have about music theory and have been making music for like 5 to 6 years. Ooh, just golf. What sounds nice? Ah, I see. This is really good. That's so cool. I think for me it's more like I'm not like learning like music theory like super hard, like the major, minor and stuff. I guess it's just more like what chords are like, what chords they have and stuff. Cause for me, like I know like basic chords of like, I only know like chords for ukulele since that's like the instrument I studied. I was in a club with like ukulele club. I only know like the basic few chords, so that's why I was like, I kind of want to know a bit more like what other like chords you have. Because in ukulele the basic is like C, then what, C, G, I think A minor and then F. It's like the 4 basic chords you can play, which is like always good. But I think I've like tried to like get into like the minors. I think like minor keys or major keys a bit. I know nowadays I've been trying to get into like hearing like the minor keys. I don't know, like for me minor keys always sound a bit weird for me. Then I know minor is mostly like for sad songs, but then I don't know why, like I'm strumming it wrong, but it sounds goofy a bit for me. I might need to take some time to get used to it though. Both are professional programs. Edwin uses FL Studios during his prior. That's really cool. That's a really cool thing to know. I feel like it's nice when like the professionals like share like what softwares they use. Cause like who knows, one day you could create like amazing music or amazing programs just like they used to. I think I remember I used to watch a lot of like tutorials on like what software do artists use from like, I think like there's like, I know there's like Clip Studio Paint, there's from like Adobe, Photoshops. Like it can vary, but in the end it's like depending on like even whatever software you use, there's always like a way to like create like amazing art. I think that's always like the fun thing about it. It's like no matter the art program, you can create amazing art. I'm trying to think how this works. I think I need to angle this. I angled this wrong. Okay. Yeah, I forgot. I'm supposed to do this simple sketching. I'm supposed to do simple sketching, and I'm here like trying to think of like a calculus like problem or stuff. Why does it not feel right for me? It's like there, but it's like not there also. I think I've got blocked today. Dang it, it's been a while since I draw too. Since the past few days I've been busy doing like my other stuff and work stuff. Surprisingly I'm not. Why can't I draw today? Man. Artist brain block today. Is it like this? High enough? I can kind of roll this. I think I can roll with this. It looks slightly scuffed. It's fine, it's fine. 大丈夫。みんな大丈夫です。元気してお願いします。I think I got this. Just trying to think. How do I work with this? I feel like I have the idea there. The idea is like right there in my brain. I'm like just trying to sketch it out. Give professional limited tools and they still make something amazing. Give a newbie professional great tools and you'll find it won't be good. Experience makes the difference, not the tools. Though bad tools can help out a lot, true. I think even for like doing art, I would say there are like, I think what, especially for like doing art or like illustration stuff, you always hear about like, oh, there's this fancy brush or there's this like fancy like tool or something like that for you to draw easier. But you know what, some artists can use just the basic brushes that the software gives you to make it like amazing already. Of course, maybe like the latest or like the coolest brushes, like it helps maybe ease up the process of like drawing some stuff. But in the end, it's like you are still able to create like the tools or like the outcome similar. It's just that one is more like manual and the other method is like, I guess maybe slightly faster pace, depending on whether you know the basics or not. I feel like whatever software you learn, the main importance is still the basics or like the fundamentals, because that is very important. It sounds weird. It's like, but why you need to learn fundamentals and stuff? But it is actually important. If you don't learn it sooner, you'll regret it later, because that is me. I am like partially that because I didn't take like foundation, like learning the foundation too seriously until like near like midway. I was like, okay, I actually kind of need it now. So from my experience, please understand your foundation or like just the basics. The basics will give you at least a decent guide to like what you want to do. Give crayons to a professional and I can guarantee they will make something 10 times better than what I could with professional tools. I mean, come on, they are professionals for a reason. And I think what, to be fair, you also gotta think about it, that professionals, they have experimented a lot when it comes down to like the tools they use and everything. But I think it also is a way to mention that there's nothing wrong with making a mistake, or like you know, like you made a mistake on like drawing something, or like, oh, you play the wrong tune. That's the point. You gotta learn from the mistake. If you can point out your mistake, I feel like that's really good already. Like, oh, I made a mistake on this part of the work. I need to like remember next time that I shouldn't do this. I would say being able to point out your mistake is also a really good thing to know. Or I think what if you are not able to point out like mistakes in like something, or like in like what you're doing. If you have friends who are like in the like they know they have like the same likes or like same stuff that you study with them, you can also ask them for opinions if you like. But sometimes it can give you more insight to like how to improve in something. Like I have a few friends, like we all study like the same stuff. So from time to time we will all like ask each other roughly like how you think about like this part of like of their work. Sometimes the feedback could be really useful. So I'll say don't be scared to open up for like feedback. Of course, if it's like constructive criticism, it will work out because like they can point out like, okay, you can improve at this part or like this point. I think it's also like a balance of you need to know about like constructive criticism, whether this will help you or like it helps you improve it. Of course, there's gonna be those that are gonna be saying, yeah, this doesn't look nice. This, yeah, of course, if like you're asking for feedback, that's the point. You want like the criticism on like how do I improve from this part or something like that. I feel like that's the part where like criticism can go both ways. Whether like you get the criticism like the constructive one, or is it gonna be just be like the simple like, oh, it doesn't look nice criticism. But I guess in some cases I'll say don't take the criticism too hard like that often, cause that's the point of criticism. You're learning from like mistakes or learning how to improve your own work. I know this is my personal philosophy that you gotta allow yourself to be human. We are imperfect beings. Allow yourself to be imperfect. Yes, that's true. Like everyone, I feel like in the beginning everyone seeks perfection. I feel like that's a guarantee. That's quite often the case, because that also was what happened to me also in the beginning. I seek like perfection in like doing something, but at the same time, I think later down the line I realized I was like, okay, I can't. It doesn't really work out. Like I can't do this. Or like it's not like I can't do it. It's more like yeah, it just hurts every time. Like I could have done this part or something better, or like you point out like every flaw you have, but then like what about the good points, like what you've learned throughout the past few years? So it's like don't forget what you have grown as a person also. Like I guess the best example for me would be like my art back then was very bad. Like I had stickman figures and it looked terrible. And you know what? Looking at the past self, yes, back then, you know what? It looks terrible. But so what? So what if it looks terrible? Now my art is like not it's least stickman figure. And you know what? That's improvement. You know what? Don't be too hard on yourself on like making a mistake. And the main important is to learn from your mistakes if you do make a mistake. I should kill for some decent constructive criticism on my music, but like I get nothing on music I make, but I do it for fun, so it doesn't bother me as much. That's nice. That's good. I feel like it's hard to give constructive criticism, especially if like the like people aren't in the like into it or like know about it. Like for me, I'm not like a professional musician or anything. I don't have like freaking papers of it. I think like I would love to have it, but like I do not have it. I think it's like from like your experience of like self-learning, you discover like what you're good at, like what type of music or like I guess rhythm you're into, to like okay, this doesn't work for me, I'm gonna like switch it. Like for me, I guess the best I can think of for me is that I guess you can say I self-taught singing. It's not really the best thing to explain, but like for me, I self-taught like singing in my own way. I used to sing. If I look back at my old singing right now, I would say it's pretty bad. not as bad as like super terrible, but I would say back then I didn't know how to like control my vocals or like something like that. I would strain my voice just singing a song. I'll say nowadays it's like I'm more slightly lenient on my vocals, or I lean more into like my original vocals than like doing like a high pitch anime voice, cause last time I used to do that quite often. Fun fact. Okay, if you put effort into your art and enjoy the process, that to me makes your art beautiful in its own way. Even if it doesn't look the best, beauty and meaning are deeper than mere appearance. Oh, that's nice. That's actually really nice. That's a really nice way to like word it, especially because yeah, especially if you're doing anything that's like creatively or like art related, you gotta learn how to enjoy the process also. Like yes, the process in the beginning will undoubtedly be very taxing or like really tiresome. But the thing is that if it's like fulfilling for you to do it, like I think that's like the best thing, the best feeling you can have when doing art or like anything creative feel wise. For me, I'm still like trying to learn how to like appreciate my own art even though it's like not the best. Like for me, yeah, my art kind of like that's like the best I can think of it. But at the same time, I'm like, yeah, you know what? That's how learning is. You don't start off like with the best stats in the world. I don't know. I feel like the best I can think of an example is like think of it like playing a game. You start at level 1. You're not good at doing anything yet until you level up and like you gain some experience. So everything takes time. You won't be good at the start. That's for sure. It's like playing a game. You gotta learn the game to get good at it. You can't just get good all of a sudden. That's not how it works. I used to hate my old music, but now I look back on it fondly. Aw. They may have sucked, but they were vital to my journey and I wouldn't even trade them for the world. Aw, you know, that's really sweet. You know, that's really good. Especially anything like you create by yourself, like your own work, like you gotta appreciate it. Like how far you made it through learning it, or like improving your craft on like doing stuff, or like doing what you want to do. I feel like that's an achievement in itself. Like being able to like persist through like for so long and like do what you like. I think that's really good. I'll say for me, it still takes me time to like learn about my art, especially. I think nowadays I've been slightly more lenient in terms of like my art, because I'm like, yeah, I'm not the best. I'm not like Van Gogh level art skills, but you know what? I still like art, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. Or like for me, it's just really hard to let go because like it's what made me enjoy a lot of stuff that I enjoy till now. I guess in some cases I would say that art is kind of what saved me in my own way. That's why I appreciate art a lot. Or like the creative side of like the world. Because you never know, it brings you to a new side of life. Okay, I think I've gotten a pose in. Yes, it's kind of working. I wanted to do this as like a simple sketch, but now the more I look at, I'm trying to build up like my art for this part of like what am I doing, my sketching. I wanted to do a simple art, but now it looks like it's turned into a more complicated art. Like, brain, why are you doing complicated stuff? You're supposed to do simple. We planned simple previously. Why are you doing complicated? I don't know, man. I just want to do it. Dang it. Well, looks like my simple art has just gotten more complicated. I guess I found the inspiration somehow. We're just randomly chit-chatting and drawing. I just found it, I guess. I guess the perspective is still a bit off, but like we can fix that. I think we can slightly fix that later on. Oh yeah, I would say if like you guys are learning art and like you want to draw like those like architecture or like I think what, especially you want to draw stuff in perspective, please, you need to learn like the perspective lines or like the perspective, like the grid, the golden ratio and stuff. And you know, at the same time, it's practice. Art is a practice thing. You cannot cheat it. Even if you try to cheat it, you still need to find a way to learn it. Perfect. There is only one person who can be the best in the world, and even that could be argued. So don't strive to be the best, just strive to be better and enjoy the process. Yeah. For me, I'm trying to learn that nowadays, I would say. Like, I think for me, in terms of like progress, I would say I am definitely not the best in terms of like doing art and stuff. Like my group of friends, they be more pro than me. But you know what? I gotta learn it some way or another. I think what art is also a way to like express, you know. I'm not sure. For me, art is such a good way to just express yourself. Maybe it's not like the art you're gonna show it to people. So what? You enjoy art, right? If you enjoy like creative stuff, it's nice to like have a time to just do an art that's just for you. Maybe no one will see it, but you know what? It's for you, your own art. Huh, surprisingly this perspective kind of works. Huh. This is kind of bad because I'm not drawing with a reference, but you know what? Basic drawing, not too bad, not too bad. A lot better than I thought. In terms of proportion is a bit off, but I'll argue with that later when my brain is awake. Actually, the more I'm drawing, I don't know what am I drawing. I'm like drawing something. Do I know what I'm drawing? No. I want to do more. I want to do art more, but I have much on my plate, so I will learn it later in life. There's no rush. I have time. I plan to keep learning stuff till death stops me itself. Aww. You know what? That's the thing. If you have other priorities, please. That is like the priorities. You gotta focus on those. If anything, you have time to learn later, you can do it later. Like don't crunch all in one, I would say. From my take of my small experience, do not crunch a lot of stuff into one, cause you are gonna lose your marbles or like your brain cells, cause it's gonna be too much on your plate and you're gonna like not be able to like do it all. I think in the end, it's just we want to take your time, but at the same time, it's like be selective for like what time you want to do. I think the best example I could think of for like take your time, but also like be selective with your time is like Persona 5. Cause in like Persona or like just the Persona games in general, cause in Persona they always tell you to like you have to be really selective with your time, cause like oh you want to increase this character's relationship with you, or like study for like maybe the exam in the games. So it's in a way it's like you can take your time, but at the same time it's like be selective, or like be selective with your time and make sure don't overstress yourself. I think that's the best thing is please do not get burnout. I think burnout is like the part where it's like really serious already. Because for me, I have gotten like extreme burnout, and it changed half of my. I wouldn't say it changed a lot of my thought process. And then I think now that I'm like out of like the burnout phase, it's like gotten slightly better at least, I'll say. Because the more you get burnout, I think that's the time where your body is like telling you to just stop, please, you need to rest. Because the more you get extreme burnout, you're losing a lot at once, especially if you push through it. Well, I think what I had burnout at like a really important like point in like my year. So yeah, it's it was a devastating blow for me once I finished that part of like the year. Well, I gotta go enjoy the chat. Aw, thanks. Hope you enjoy it too. Bye bye. Good luck with your work. Time is it? Oh, it's 11. Okay. Well, I did say I want to end it close to 11:30, so I think I guess one more session and then we'll hopefully end the stream from there. But yeah, about I guess last time when I get burnout, I wish I could have stopped at my burnout, but sadly I could not because it was something that I had to push through, and I couldn't stop it. So the moment like the thing was done, my burnout was like at the peak. It was like the peak of burnout, and I was gone. I think like my whole sense, all my senses were like burned, were like cooked, fried, like entirely. So I'll say if you guys are burnt out, like please, you need to rest. You need to take some time off. Okay. Even if it's you can't take like entire like day or like moment off, like at least take a few minutes off. Just give yourself a breather. Cause you like never know when you reach like the extreme peak of like burnout where you cannot go back. So I'll say, if you guys are burnt out, please just rest up. You have to rest up. Don't push it too far, cause the more you push it too far, you might not be able to go back. Or it will take a lot of years to get back the same drive again. Cause that's what happened to me. Though it's already a long time thing already, so I'm currently doing okay, doing good. I'll say nowadays I'm more like watching out for me if I get burned out or not. But it took me a long time, so advice from a person who got burned out last time: do take time off if you ever get burned out. Oh, why does this perspective not work for me? And I got the body but not the legs. Ah, the legs. Why is the legs the issue? Wait, this kind of can work. I think. In terms of perspective, it kind of works. I don't know how to explain this now. I might need to switch it a bit. Doesn't the idea is there, but it's not the one I want. Okay. We are cooking. Brain is cooking with the idea. I just now need to figure this out. It kind of works. We just need to find a way to make this like viable. That did not sound right. I guess make it work, cause I'm like trying to see if this can fit. Where is my layers? Oh yeah, especially if you're doing like art stuff, remember to name your layers, cause those are very important. Especially if you get really confused at which layers you have drawn stuff, your best is to list out like the layers and stuff. Cause for me, I used to be very confused of which layers I draw in, so for my advice, I would say please list out like what layers you are drawing it in. This will easier clarity for some people. Where is my... Huh? Okay. Why is it like so... Why is it like off center? Aisha. Let's go this way. There we go. Okay. Now we merge this. Top one. And then we move this together with the sketches. What's this link again? Oh, mood board. I forgot about it. Lock those layers because I don't want to delete them. Okay. Base. Okay, I've got like a base idea of a very rough sketch. Damn, why does the rough sketch look even weirder? I guess rough sketches are meant to look weird. Wait, can I draw this from this perspective? Oh god. This is gonna be an interesting one if we can. Can't really see it. Okay, time to find references because I'm lost in terms of perspective. I feel like out of like everything in art, I always the toughest part of it is like drawing stuff in perspective. I know there are some people that are really good at it. But I would say perspective for me is like the hardest to draw. I think perspective for either like anatomy, because it takes like a good, like you need to have like a lot of like practice in order to get it right. But now I need to like search for references because I can't think of it. I think that's pretty decent. Oh, whoa, that pose looks... Oh, that's such a cool pose. Damn, I never could understand like how people can draw in perspective. It's like so cool. Especially if you can nail down like perspective, your art will be like so cool. It gives like a new flair to your artwork. Wait a second. Huh? This can maybe work? Okay, wait. Inspiration coming in like 10 seconds. It kind of works. But I need something to pair with this though. Because I think what the art I'm drawing now has like 2 characters. So I need to like figure out how to draw 2 characters at the same time. This kind of works, maybe. And I just hit my elbow on my table. Ow. Okay, I'm getting ideas. Also, yeah, if you guys are like searching for ideas, sometimes going online, like I think like for me, Pinterest is still a good place to search for ideas. Because I think like for me, I use Pinterest like a lot on like doing like mood boards or like poses and stuff. Okay, I just now need I just need the other angle. If I can get the angle like a pose similar to that, I think I can get this. Oh my god, why is this perspective? Why is the shoe so big? Damn, this perspective for some of the shots are like pretty insane. Wait, what is this? Whoa, the hand is like humongous. Okay, I think... Ooh, something like this? Is either this or like something else? I need like... Ah, this one. Wait, this one's... Okay, wait, this might be the closest to what I want. Maybe it's between you two. And like, maybe one more. I also can't get the sketch fully done. Oh my god, I hurt my... I hurt my shoulder crack. My shoulder just went... and it's like, yup. Well, looks like one thing I know after this, I am gonna do a lot of stretching, cause looks like my muscles are tense today. I just need one more angle. Oh, wait a second. This kind of is the angle I need. Wait, 잠깐만. Wait a second. Brain cooking? Kind of there? Wait. It's like there, it's not there. Ah, dang it. I'm gonna pair this. Okay, we gotta mix and mash this. We're about to do a collage of like of poses into one, cause I'm trying to get the idea. The idea is there, but it's like the idea is in my brain, but it's like slipping away, like ever so slightly. Every time the more I look, I'm like, It's like there, I feel it in my bones. Oh wait, this, okay, wait, cooking, okay. This plus the other one should be able to work. In terms of perspective, this might work. Ooh, I'm falling down. It's there. I see the vision. I'm like still looking through. Oh wait, what is this? Wait, how do you even get? Oh man. Besides for like creative, like in terms of like arts, like photography, something is so cool to see. Like some people can think of like the craziest shots in like photography, and even like never think about it. I think last time I wanted to get into photography, but I wasn't like that. I wasn't like a pro at it. But I did enjoy like doing photography because like it was like such a cool way you can get like into different like perspectives. Damn, looking at like Pinterest again and looking at all this like poses, it makes me really want to get back into like photography. Oh, but it's been like at least a few years since I've been back to photography. I think last time when I did like a bit of photography in like just like um personal photography, I mostly took pictures of like flowers or nature in general. Since I prefer those most of the time. But there are times where I do take pictures of like family and stuff, but not as often since most people nowadays have like phones, so cameras don't really need it anymore. But I think holding like an actual camera, it feels so nice. Oh yeah, also this will most likely be the last session for me working because I want to go to sleep after this. So we'll have to auto restart. I would say this one will be the last study session before we end up the stream. And I've roughly got the idea, maybe I need to like solidify a bit more of it though. It's kind of there, but I'm like not sure. I'll say you'll be surprised how much like just looking for a reference can change like so much of like the ideas. Like the ideas like flow out from your mind. It's just like it gets clearer. Or who knows, you might get distracted from Pinterest. Because for me sometimes also when I look through Pinterest I get slightly distracted but not as much though. Like I would go through Pinterest and like search for like the ideas I want, and then I'll like go and like draw it, and, like sketch them out roughly. Wait, this kind of works. Wait, this pose actually kind of nice though. If I can nail the art, it could work. If I can nail the art, it could work. But if I don't nail it, it's not gonna work. And this, like, I think this would, if I do this illustration, it's gonna be like the. In terms of like difficulty, it feels like this might be the toughest one I would have drawn. But I'm not too in a rush to get this done, so we should be fine because I have other priorities to deal with from like I think for this month. So for this illustration most likely will be a bit like held back a bit, but we should be fine because I have stuff to rush and I need to get it done fast also. Oh yeah, I guess fun fact for those who are wondering why I've been like streaming like 3 times a week and stuff. For me, I wanted to try out how it would feel like streaming 3 times a week in general, cause I think what in terms of like experience, I mostly stream once or twice a week, and mostly once a week. So I wanted to try streaming like 3 times a week and see how that feels. Because I've seen like so many like streamers or like VTubers who stream like, I think especially like those who have like full-time streaming on YouTube, like example like the whole life members or like VTuber like corpos in general. Like they stream every single day and my brain is like how I cannot I'm not sure, maybe if I get used to it I will like it will grow on me, but for the time being, I'm like, nah, I cannot. I don't think I have. I can stream that long, or like every day, because I would have like stuff planned like throughout. Mostly, me streaming like 3 times a week is like my like get the feel of like how is it streaming for like throughout the week roughly. And for me currently, I guess how I feel about streaming 3 times a week, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. But I guess like when you have stuff you need to rush or like other priorities, that's when it gets slightly tricky. It gets slightly tricky because you need to like balance your time with like your streaming schedules. Of course, because I am indie, I can like kind of switch it around if I like to. But I prefer to keep it on like standards like time, because I don't want it to like mess with my other like stuff I'm doing throughout the day. I feel like this is the part where I appreciate schedules. For me, sometimes I do follow schedules, but nowadays I'm like a bit open with schedules. Though I technically should be following my schedule, but from time to time I kind of like not hit my mark for my schedule, so that made me sad at times. But it's fine. It's Gwenchana. There's not every plan goes as usual, so you know what? Can't take it too hard. Wait, how am I gonna do this? Wait, how's this gonna work? Wait, no. Wait, the more I draw this now, I can't find an angle where it doesn't look weird. Wait a second. Is it like this? How am I gonna draw this then? Why does it look like I'm drawing someone that's taking a poop? Why does it look like I'm drawing someone that's taking a poop or something? Man, this is like the most sketchiest rough I've ever seen in my life. I think this is the first time I've drawn this sketchy, I think. Also, the time when I have like an idea, it mostly is like decently like clean. But damn, this is like extreme sketch. It's fine, it's fine. It's Gwenchana. It's just a first draft. It's first draft, man. It's fine. It doesn't totally look like a stick man that's like taking a poop. It really looks like a stick man taking a poop. I don't get this. I need to refine this later on. I need to refine this later on. It just looks too weird right now. I need to like rethink of the anatomy for this. Well, it looks like I gotta relearn my anatomy stuff again, cause yes, I'm not good at it. Okay, I just need the rough idea. I need to at least draw draw it. Is it? It's like 8 minutes. What time is it? It's already 11:30. Okay, I think I need to end the stream already. I'm gonna end it a bit slightly earlier than the time because I actually need to go sleep. Because I think honestly nowadays I've been sleeping pretty late. At the same time, I think I'm slightly getting sick. I'm not too sure of it in general, but I can feel that I'm getting like sick. So to prevent it, we are hopefully sleeping early this time. We are sleeping early. something like this. Damn, this is... My sketch for this looks okay. It looks alright in first glance, but damn does it not look good when I sketch this. I just need... wait, I let me like finish this one part. Is it this way? Is it this way? It's kind of there, kind of there, kind of there. Kind of looks goofy. It kind of looks goofy. No, it's fine. It's fine. We don't need to care about it. You know what? Progress has been made. I think I can go with this one, maybe. This one? This one is like the closest to my idea, maybe. This one. Or we go something simpler, we'll go with this idea, maybe. I'm not too sure. Oh wait, no. Technically, from this perspective, the legs cannot be seen. Well, I think it's either that or either we need the legs will be bigger. I don't remember. I haven't drawn stuff in like perspective for so long already. You know, this should be fine. This should be fine. Damn. This is like the most sketchiest thing I've ever drawn. Or like in terms of like idea, this is like the very rough. This is more rough than I thought. But it's not a bad take, I think. It's not like a bad take. It still looks really goofy though. I don't even want to show it. You know what? You know, I'll show it. It's not really like too much of like progress, but it's some progress, you know. Some progress is better than no progress. Wait, where am I going with this? Just put this. I'll put this temporarily here. Just a heads up, what I'm drawing is like extremely rough. Extremely rough. It's not like a solidified idea. It's just a sketch. It is so rough. Yeah, this is literally what I drew. It's just like an idea of like what I want to build on. Not sure what am I gonna do with it. I might keep the idea that I have for this one, but I'll see what I want to like improve on it, because it's very stickman. Yes, if you're wondering, yes, this is why I drew stickman. I would say drawing stickman, it gives you an idea on it. Roughly this is the idea I have for like what I want to sketch out, though I'm not too sure what am I gonna go forth with. In terms of progress, not like the best. It's technically, oh my god, I write this. It's not really sketch. It's like, I guess it's idea. It's more like idea. Idea. Okay. DGB. It's kind of like idea. It's like the idea of it. It's not really like a full-on like sketch. I don't consider it sketch yet. Because it's so unclean. It's so unclean. but it's fine. At least there's some progress made. Okay, and besides that, I think I'm gonna go sleep. So we are gonna mostly end the session a bit earlier than usual. So let's get all the fishies, sell all the fishies from studying. Oh yeah, that's right. In the chill pulse, the currency is that for studying is fishes. You gotta rare fishes, and then you can use that money to get some accessories. I think, let's see, what accessories I can buy. There's a devil, there's earmuffs. How many do I have left actually? 1, 2, 3. Only have 3 left. Wait, I might have enough actually. Okay, let's get the skulls. You technically can't see it because it's behind my very big head. We can get this. Oh, we can even get the devil too. Oh, we can just clear this everything. Oh my god, we already bought everything then. Oh my god, we bought everything! Yes! Achievement unlocked. I bought every single item in Chill Pulse. I think so. Have I? In terms of like accessories, I think I have. I've got all the cats. I've got like the outfits for this area. Well, pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, you can have a big pumpkin head. Because my big head is blocking everything. All the accessories you can see on my head. But you know what, it's fine. I guess besides that, I hope you guys enjoy the stream cause I am gonna get some rest cause I am in need of sleep. Yeah, put some goldfish in here cause next time when we study it will like, I think next session if we study again, we'll get this goldfish some money and then we can use the next area, which I think what, besides New York there is Berlin, Starport one, and Louisiana one. So there's 3 more. Maybe I'll do another 3 more study sessions to like just get through this part. For me, I've already unlocked everything already, but you know what? Might as well study and get in the mood of the other areas. Besides that, it's time for me to sleep because I need to sleep and I wanted to sleep early. At best, hopefully I'll sleep at 12 AM. So this is where I'm gonna end the stream and hope you guys enjoy it. It's not really too much I'm doing, but you know what? We did a pretty decent amount of working and or slash studying, depending what you guys are doing. So besides that, if you guys are tired, go get some rest, stay hydrated, and get as much rest as you can. And if you guys are having a tough day, we just remember to take some breaks, you know? Take some breaks in between to, you know, get the day at least slightly better than a sad start, you know? So, good luck with whatever you guys are doing. Good luck. 加油頑張って I see じゃな which is, you can do it in Korean, I think. So, thank you very much for joining this stream, lurking around if you are, or just having fun in general. So, thanks for joining in. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it a lot. So, thank you very much for like all your supports. Or who knows, you guys are first timers to my stream, so I hope you enjoy it. It's not really too much, but you know what? Hope you have fun. As I said, I'm gonna go sleep. So, bye bye and good luck.